Good evening, everybody. Welcome to S&T Bank Arena, where tonight it's Indiana High hockey. The Little Indians taking on the Spartans of Montour. Indiana coming into the game at 2-2. Montour at 0-2. Todd Marino bringing you the action here on Renda Digital TV, as always. Indiana High Sports brought to you by the Bowser Minnick Funeral Home. Glad you're along with us tonight. We'll talk about this game, where the Indiana season has gone so far, and the expectations for this hockey team as we get it rolling tonight from the S&T Bank Arena. Indiana High, as I said, coming in at 2-2. And off a shootout loss the other night to North Catholic. That was on Tuesday night. They lost 4-3 in the shootout. That was after a 5-3 win over Butler. Mars defeating Indiana 6-1 back on October 5th. They opened the season with an 8-3 win over West Allegheny. So 2 wins, 2 losses, one of those in a shootout for Indiana. Some familiar names on this team leading the way, including the leading goal scorer for Indiana so far in this young season, Phil Bell. Ash Lockard and Landon Wilson also up there. Bell has 4 goals on the season. Ash Lockard 3 on the hat trick. And Landon Wilson with 3 as well. Gabe Nettleton with 2 goals for Indiana. And Garrett Goodrich with 2 as well. Indiana and Montour tonight. We take a timeout. You're watching Indiana High Hockey on Renda Digital TV.
Athletic contests involve strength, determination, and perseverance.
Hi, I'm Andrew Tylinski.
And I'm Rebecca Donahue of Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana.
A great game plan involves advanced planning and preparation for the unknown. Anyone can create a plan at any stage in their life.
For help with your family's advanced planning, reach out to the team at Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana or find us online at bowserminnick.com.
Bowser Minnick Funeral Home, celebrating each life as uniquely as it was lived.
We're the lifeblood of the community.
It's so much more than just a job.
So good patient care is providing top quality care, but also in a timely fashion.
They don't need to go to Pittsburgh for that. They can stay right here in their backyard.
So when a patient walks into your office, you receive them as your family member.
A patient leaves my office feeling heard.
And the focus truly is on what will get us our best patient outcome.
Renda Digital TV is Indiana County's leading live stream service. Our team of dedicated producers and on-air personalities work hard to bring you network-level event and sports coverage to your fingertips. And if you can't make it, every live stream is archived, so you never miss a minute. And for you IUP football fans, Renda Digital TV is the exclusive home of Hawk Talk, airing every Monday during the season. Subscribe to Renda Digital TV for free today.
Welcome back to the S&T Bank Arena tonight. It's Indiana High against Montour. Tonight's action presented by the Bowser Minnick Funeral Home and Beyond the Sunset Pet Crematory. Special teams will play a role tonight. One would assume Indiana has been pretty good on the power play and the penalty kill as well. They have scored 8 power play goals in 22 opportunities. That's a 36.4% efficiency rate with the man advantage, and all of the goals in the game on Tuesday were on the power play. The penalty kill, they've allowed only 4 goals in 22 chances. It's an 18.2% scoring rate. So the penalty kill at a 91.8, or rather 81.8 percentage. Indiana won the JV game 5-3 over North Hills. And that was a 1-0 game heading into the third period. Actually 1-1 before Indiana took control. Our two hockey teams heading over toward their benches in a moment, and we'll get this one underway very, very shortly tonight from the S&T Bank Arena. Montour coming into this hockey game tonight, their losses 9-7 to Meadville, and they lost to Butler 11-1. Now you recall Indiana's loss to Butler was by a score of 5-3. So don't know how much you can draw from that, but take it for what you will. Expected in goal tonight. First man out of the locker room for Montour, Adam Klimas. He's played about 2/3 of their action so far this season. As we get set for the national anthem tonight from the S&T Bank Arena. Let's see if we can hear it.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the
The national anthem, and we're ready to play some hockey tonight from the S&T Bank Arena. As I said, Klimas in goal, most likely, yes, it will be. Adam Klimas, he took the brunt of that 11-1 loss. He's allowed 14 goals on 59 shots, save percentage of, well, a goals against average of 10.6. Don't have a save percentage there because my math isn't that good. Looking all the way down to the other end of the ice for Indiana. Luke Rowe in goal. Luke on the season, 2-0. 338 goals against average. He's allowed 9 goals on 66 attempts, and we are ready to roll tonight. Gabe Nettleton's line will go first. He's got Ash Lockhart on one wing. And on the other wing is Landon Wilson. And the puck is down, the face-off, and Indiana will control early. Wilson across to Lockhart, working to our left. Lockhart will enter the offensive zone, play it towards center ice. It's off the stick of Wilson, and then the backhand by Lockhart, and a save by Klimas. Indiana will play the puck right back in. Nettleton will chase to the corner. Montour swings it around and out, where it's collected by the Indiana defenseman. And he gets it right back. Nate Wood, the captain of this team. And here comes Lockhart on the attack for Indiana. It's a 3-on-3 down the center of the ice, right through the slot. The puck played away toward the corner. Then it's thrown on net by Wilson, and back out it will come. Wood will toss it toward the net. Deflected, but off to the corner. Wilson with the attempt there. And they'll play it all the way around to the right corner for Nettleton. Wilson will keep it in once more. Puck played out to the neutral zone where Wilson collects, and Indiana will change. Wood will get the puck, play it through center ice and into the Montour zone. Collected there for Montour. This is Jonah Camardis Woodruff with the puck around behind the Indiana net, or the Montour net, I should say. Stripped away from him, and Indiana has an opportunity. Played toward the net and back out. Now here's a chance. The turnaround and the shot. Goodrich has it go off. Indiana is putting pressure on early in this game. Back around it comes, and here's Goodrich on the entry again. He's got Phil Bell right down the slot. He'll play it toward the slot. Bell had already vacated, and back the other way comes Klimas. This is the second Klimas in their lineup. That's Josh. Indiana quickly back through the neutral zone and into Montour ice. Giving chase for the Little Indians is Jackson Albert. Then it's played off toward the left wing corner where Phil Bell gets after it. He'll get the puck back below the net, and he'll swing it around to the right. Centers, and collecting there and making the drive is Lenny Fritsch, the forward. Here's Bell. Shot is deflected by Carlisle of Montour and back toward neutral ice once more. There's the entry by Indiana again. Jaden Myers will put it around. Now the game opens up. Montour, their first foray really into Indiana ice. They get it deep, but Indiana plays it right back out around and through neutral ice where it's collected by Montour's Wilson. That's Colt Wilson. Puck out toward the blue line. Indiana keeps it in and keeps it in a second time. Chipped by Myers. And off to the left wing corner where Carlisle collects. Indiana again keeping it in the zone. On the approach, it's Carter Mock. Mock, the centering pass, and it comes through and off to the left wing. Myers is there for Indiana. Kulak comes the other way for Montour. And he will slow things down. Out toward neutral ice, Indiana collects once more and plays it right back into Montour's end. There's Landon Wilson. Now the centering pass gets right past Indiana's Ash Lockard. And to the right wing once again, here's Lockard. Off his stick and out and down the ice. That'll be an icing on Montour. No score. 13:05 left opening period. Indiana and Montour. Face-off will come to the left of the goaltender, Adam Klimas. Gabe Nettleton's line. Landon Wilson, Ash Lockard, Klimas with an equipment problem. They're taking care of that. Carter Mock and Andrew Kobach on the defense for Indiana. A little bit more trouble now for Klimas with that right pad. And they're going to bring this puck around to the left circle, actually. And so to Klimas' right, Nettleton will take the faceoff and control it. And quickly on the net by Kobach. It's played off by Klimas. Now below the net once more for Indiana's Landon Wilson. And now here's Nettleton right in the slot. The shot into the belly of Klimas, who makes the save and holds on. Quality chance there for Gabe Nettleton. 12:51 left opening quarter. They'll move it to the other circle now. On the right wing, Nettleton will control the faceoff himself. And then Lockard will play it below the net for Wilson. Centered and away. It'll come out into neutral ice. Indiana has to get back on sides. They do. And now stick work in the center of the ice. And here's on the attack again. Landon Wilson. The wrister is up over the net. Played on the corner for Kobach. And out toward neutral ice once more. Here comes the attack from Montour. Off to the right wing corner, where Indiana's Nick Coretti will play it. Now in front of the net. And Luke Rowe has to fend off a player. And there's the whistle. As the helmet came off of Nettleton. Oh, nice little assist there for Nick Coretti. He fixes Gabe's helmet for him. Face-off will come to the left of Rowe. Jack Corbel for Montour, and he'll get the puck right back. It's played away from him, and Indiana's Phil Bell will lose it in that right corner. It comes out to the blue line. Rister there. Can't get through the traffic. Goodrich with a little bit of trouble, and then he'll get the puck back, and then it's played away from him. And Montour now, their first significant pressure of this first period. But Indiana will play it out. And now here's a chance. And going down is Goodrich. He gets up back up. Now he'll center it for Bell. The shot in the slot. No. Rebound is knocked away by Klimas. And Indiana really pressuring hard below the net line now. Keeping the puck in, but then right back out. And they've got a breakaway. Montour, and what a save there for Luke Rowe. The rebound is off of Rowe and off to the right corner. The breakaway opportunity for Hunter Fiedler, and Indiana back the other way once more. Here's Bell. Goodrich will swing it around into the corner. Now he'll swing right back toward the center. The shot from that left wing played off to the corner. Bell in the corner for Indiana. Jackson Albert gets low for the Little Indians. There's the whistle. And they're going to send somebody off. It looks like Indiana's first power play opportunity of the night as Jonah Camerdice Woodruff is sent in. All three of Indiana's goals on Tuesday night against North Catholic were power play goals. Max Johnson will take the faceoff for Indiana. Their first shot at this power play, and it's played off by Montour's Luke Zacharias. And Myers will get after it for Indiana. Now into the corner, and they'll bust out. It was actually offsetting penalties, if you will. Coincidentals. And so both teams at even strength. And the puck out toward neutral ice. Montour will play it there. Myers for Indiana. Puck played away from him, and Montour's number 4. I don't have that number on my roster. We'll get a name for you, though. As Indiana's Mock will play it into the corner. Myers is after it, now below the net. The hit put on Max Johnson there for Montour. Myers centers the puck. Nobody there for the Little Indians. Out it comes, but not out of the zone. They'll play it low once again. Where Myers is, back to his defenseman Garrett. Slap it toward the net. It'll go behind and chased off to the corner there by Indiana's Lenny Fritsch. And coming out for Montour, playing it down the ice, is Nico Sikorsky, and that is an icing. .9:25 left opening period. No score tonight. The Nettleton line comes on. Nick Wood and Nick Coretti on the defense. Off the face-off. Pressure again by Indiana, but Montour will swing it out toward mid-ice, where it's intercepted by Coretti. He'll drop it down into the corner behind the goaltender Klimas. Now Montour will play it out, but again, Indiana is there as it's played by Wood, or Lockhart, I should say. Wood will give chase now behind his goaltender. Nettleton collects the puck. Up the boards and into center ice. Here's Landon Wilson. All the way around for Nettleton. Off his skate, he'll collect the puck, control, and then out toward the blue line. The slapper was shot by Wood. Played off toward the corner. Collected there once more for Indiana by Ash Lockhart. Now here's Nettleton. Wilson will cycle behind him. Landon Wilson with the puck. They'll try to swing away from the Montour defenseman, Colt Wilson. Wilson on Wilson there. Wood will wrist it toward the net. Nettleton to the corner. 8:10 left opening period. Nettleton will chase again, and he's got the puck. Centers, and again, the shot by Indiana. As Landon Wilson put it right on net, Klimas the save. Shots on goal, Indiana 6 and Montour 2 so far in this first period of the hockey game. Phil Bell will take the faceoff for Indiana, control it, back to the blue line, wristed toward the net, into traffic, and off to the corner it comes. Montour tries to break out into mid-ice, and they'll get it into Indiana territory, but they'll be stopped, and quickly turning it back up the ice for Indiana is Goodrich. Here's Bell, again the wrister, and again the save by Klimas. 7th shot on goal for Indiana in this first period, 7:43 left. No score first period. Bell takes the face-off once more, and stepping through is Goodrich. He'll go right toward the net. Nice play by Goodrich there, and Klimas will have to sprawl once more. A lot of pressure from the Indiana forwards early in this game. Now the face-off, and Goodrich off to the left wing corner. He's got Bell back there with him. Montour will get the puck, but Bell will snip it right away. Phil Bell circle around. Got the shot off. It's deflected to the corner. Bell started the chase off and then came back as Indiana kept it in the attacking zone. Goodrich battles for the puck, and Montour finally will get it out of there. They've got a chance on this break. Off to the corner, though. Nice play there by the Indiana defenseman Carter Mock. And back the other way, here's Bell. He's been out there a long time. He'll get the puck down the right side. Right toward the net and in. What a play by Phil Bell. Indiana jumps to a 1-0 lead. For Bell, his 5th goal of the season. It comes at the 6:50 mark of the first period. That's just hard work by Phil Bell. 1-0 Indiana, and here they come again on the attack. This is Yount, his first appearance of the night, and his wrist shot deflected by Klimas off the netting and back of the net. Unassisted goal for Bell. Tyler Yount, the freshman, played well in the JV game. On the ice right now on the Johnson line. There's Wood, play it toward the Montour net. Yount will get it in the corner. Myers calling for the puck, can't get it to him. Out it comes, and now into the slot. Yount will chase to the left corner. And that will be a Montour penalty, I believe. We're going to send, I believe, Fiedler off. Might be a boarding call, and this will be a power play for Indiana. Comes at 6:24 of the first period. So the power play for Indiana, it'll be the Nettleton line. Nettleton actually with Bell out there. Landon Wilson will play on the blue line. And Bell will take the puck through with the man advantage. Wilson. And that's played off a body, and then the slapper is taken. And off the side, Lockard. And now Bell with the strip of the puck right toward the net, and Klimas will make the save on Phil Bell. He's got hop in his legs tonight, does Bell. 2 minutes for cross-checking for Fiedler. .6:02 to go, 1:39 on the penalty. Wilson will lob it down to the corner where it will be collected by Nettleton. And Gabe will center it all the way across the ice for Lockard. Lockard behind the net. He'll play it to the open corner. Bell will chase there. Bell with the puck to Nettleton. Nettleton cycles below the net line. Through and Bell. Plays with the puck. Through for Nettleton. Gets away from him. Out toward the blue line. Wilson will put it on net. Klimas had to be alert there to make the save. Again keeping it in is Lockhart. And here's Bell. He's got Koback in the slot. Bell works hard on the boards to get that puck away, and he does. Now he'll turn it toward the net. The wrist shot and the save by Klimas off the right side. Indiana out shooting Montour 12-2 in this first period. 5:15 to go. 51 seconds left on the power play. 1-0 Indiana with the lead on the goal by Bell. Nettleton will take the draw. Koback on the forward along with Lockhart. Down below the goal line once more, and this one will be played out. Wilson will have to give chase. Skating hard to catch up with him is Montour's Trey Varga. But Indiana is there. And here comes Lockhart with steam. Lockhart up the left side, all the way below the goal line. He'll circle it around. Off the boards and Wilson. Back to Lockhart. Lockhart, he's got Bell outside. There's the play to the center. Koback shot on the turnaround. Turned away toward the corner. Nettleton. Back to Bell. Wilson to Lockhart. And Ash will play it down below the goal line again. Nettleton is there. 5 seconds left on the power play for Indiana. Nettleton in the corner. He'll play it off. And it'll come all the way out. And down the ice where Rowe will play it. Lockhart is there. Little extra there, shoved by the Montour player on Indiana's Ash Lockhart. Little exception taken there by Montour's Thomas Barefoot. The faceoff will come to Luke Rowe's right. 4:14 left opening period. 1-0 Indiana on the goal by Bell. And Barefoot to take the faceoff. For Montour, it comes cycling below the net line. And Indiana will bust out. Here comes Goodrich up the left side. Skating smoothly, Goodrich all the way down below the goal line once more. Goodrich cycles through behind the net. And the puck then played out into neutral ice. Up the right side, nice move, centering pass, and Rowe was alert to turn that one aside on the deflection. Now again in front of Luke Rowe, and Montour will put it in. The Spartans tie the game at the 3:40 mark. And we'll check the goal scorer. That's Fiedler, who came off the ice on the power play, took the penalty. He gets his revenge with the goal there at the 3:40 mark. So 1-1 with 3:40 left in the first period. Ash Lockhart will chase after it into the Montour end once again for Indiana. Nettleton is there. Nettleton and Lockhart work that left corner up the boards. Wilson will step in. Good feed to Nettleton on the backhand. Nettleton cycles in front of the goaltender. No, Wilson is there, and the shot is blocked away. Now the breakout. Here comes Montour once again, and skating toward Rowe, who makes the save. Montour's Jonah Camerdies Woodruff on the attack there in Indiana. Actually, that goal did go in. So Jonah Camerdies Woodruff at the 3:11 mark makes it 2-1 Montour. Indiana has controlled the play for most of this first period, and yet they trail 2-1. Now this one off the post. The crossbar actually by Goodrich. Indiana the pressure again. Goodrich will play it to himself. He'll turn and swing it toward the net. Indiana there. The backhand by Albert is blocked away to the corner by Klimas, the goaltender. Goodrich and Albert will play it. Goodrich He's got a man below the net. He finds it. It's Bell. Here's Goodrich. Puck got off his stick. There to clean it up is Camerdice Woodruff. But it's stolen away from him by Bell. Phil Bell out north the blue line. Wood try to play it through, and now Indiana gets trapped low. Camerdice Woodruff up the right side. Just got one goal. Looking for a second. It's played off of his stick and all the way out. Through the neutral zone and into Montour ice. Indiana will make a change. Onto the ice comes Jaden Myers. And we've got trouble behind the play. Phil Bell for Indiana. And I'm believing that's Camerdice Woodruff he was tied up with, and probably both will go off. Camerdice Woodruff is going right to his bench. And Bell is into the box. So with 2:09 to go, the second penalty, and this puts Indiana shorthanded. Bell to the box. And it is a Montour power play. With 2:09 left in the period, they lead it 2-1. And Barefoot will take the faceoff. Indiana will win it and play it all the way through and down the ice. The play by Indiana's Andrew Koback. Bell's penalty is for roughing. Nettleton will play it off the Montour forward, or defenseman, I should say. Wilson now will get the puck for Indiana. Pressure. Short-handed. His slap shot is into the pads of Klimas, who didn't know where it was. He ended up controlling a rebound that he had no idea he had, but it was between his pad and pant leg. 1:44 left in the period. Nettleton will take the face-off again. Indiana will try to keep it in this zone as much as they can to chew up some of the time on this power play for Montour, their first of the night. Camerdice Woodruff up the right side. That's offsides. That is the first offsides penalty we've had in this game. We've had only one icing that I can recall. 1:29 left in the period. Barefoot will take the faceoff. Camerdice Woodruff behind him. Indiana will play the puck all the way back into their ice, and then it will come all the way through the zone, where it's played to Fiedler. Camerdice Woodruff will bring it out and through the neutral zone into Indiana ice. Tries to make the move and can't. Get it around Indiana's Nate Wood. Now into the corner. And this slapper, Rowe, will play it off to the corner. It's played off him again. And Montour will get it into the right corner. A bit out of our view, but you can see that the puck is going to come all the way down the ice with 35 seconds left in the power play. This one is played, and Albert is there for Indiana. He'll get it to Lockhart. Ash Lockhart toward the net on the short side. Klimas had it sealed away. 18 seconds left on the power play, 25 seconds left in the period. Albert will play it back to Herbst of Montour, and here's Fiedler. 7 on the power play, 14 in the period. Played once again all the way down toward Klimas. He'll play it off to the side. Power play is over. And with only 5 seconds left, Montour will let this one run out. We've played a period of hockey. It is 2-1 Montour. And you are watching Indiana High Hockey, brought to you by the Bowser Minnick Funeral Home and Beyond the Sunset Pet Crematory on Renda Digital TV.
Athletic contests involve strength, determination, and perseverance.
Hi, I'm Andrew Tylinski.
And I'm Rebecca Donahue.
The team at Beyond the Sunset Pet Crematory in Indiana understands the importance of those qualities and is proud to be a presenting sponsor of all Little Indians video broadcasts this year.
Beyond the Sunset can guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of a beloved pet. You can find us online at beyondthesunsetpets.com.
When choosing a pet crematory, the crematory you choose does make a difference.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Welcome back to the S&T Bank Arena. Scoring in the first period. Indiana's Phil Bell opened the scoring at the 6:50 mark with a unassisted goal. Just a beautiful play by Bell to make it 1-0 Indiana. Montour answered with goals by Fiedler and Cameron Woodruff. At the 3:40 mark, Fiedler tied the game at 1. And just 29 seconds later, Cameron Woodruff put them in the lead. And so we begin the second period. And right in front of the net, the giveaway and the score. That did not take long. Indiana's goal by Garrett Goodrich. His third of the season, as they handed it to him right in front of the goaltender, Klimas. 7 seconds into the period. So we're all knotted up, and Goodrich will give chase again, and he gets it again in front of the net, drives toward Klimas. He puts it in again. Garrett Goodrich has scored twice in 13 seconds. And Indiana has the lead once more, driving it toward the net. Goodrich with goals numbers 3 and 4 on the season. Keep it rolling, he's still out there. And here comes Bell for Indiana. He enters the zone. Played off the stick of Carlisle and off the glass. Indiana's Goodrich will control it. Here's Phil Bell. Bell back to the corner. Jackson Albert. Play it around. Now Bell. Looking for Kobach. He'll keep it himself. Then it will come out and Kobach will give chase. Didn't catch assist, but I think they were both unassisted. Not certain of that. Just like that, Garrett Goodrich with 2 goals has put Indiana up 3-2. Shots on goal 18-5. Face off to the left of the goaltender. Klimas working it in the right wing corner. Indiana players, and off the goaltender pad once more. The good save. Nettleton couldn't get it through. There's the approach by Wilson. His slapper saved by Klimas. He's having to do yeoman work in there, and he's given up 3 goals. Now Coretti will play it toward the net. And Montour will play it out toward neutral ice. Giving chase there, and the steal. Here's Cameron Woodruff toward the net. And it goes off toward the corner. He's a handful, Cameron Woodruff. It'll come out of the zone, and they'll have to get back before they can attack again. Cameron Woodruff. Pass it off. And then down the slot they will come. Cameron Woodruff in the left corner. And Indiana will play it out with Nettleton, but not all the way out. And then Lockard will get it toward neutral ice. 2 men back. Ash Lockard will wait for his teammates to catch up. Landon Wilson does. Feed it off. And now down below the line. and to the right wing corner. As Nate Wood went down low for Indiana, the defenseman. Puck will come all the way through to Carter Mock. He'll cycle it through, and Wilson gives chase. Off it goes, right in front of the net once more. And the save by Klimas. Now up through neutral ice comes Barefoot for Montour. Indiana will play it out. And around it comes into the Indiana zone once more. Slapper toward the net by Herbst is deflected off to the side. Fritsch will knock Herbst down. They'll get it back with Dallas. Dallas to Herbst. Down the left side it comes. Carter Mock with Herbst. And they center. Good save there by Rowe from the defensive side. Now up along the boards it comes and out of the zone. Montour collects there. Carter Mock to Johnson. And Indiana's Max Johnson play it into the zone, chase it all the way down to below the net line. Fritsch will give chase, and the puck will come out. Jade Myers there for Indiana. Now Fritsch is knocked down. And Indiana will make a change. Here's Goodrich again with 2 goals in this period. Goodrich will give chase as they complete the line change. Montour, 5 guys all together down below the line. And now they'll bust out of there. And quickly up the ice comes Varga. Played nicely by Indiana's Nick Coretti. And out it comes. Goodrich will leave it for Albert. Albert through middle ice, and here he comes down the slot. His wrister blocked away by the goaltender Klimas. Now below the net comes Bell. Bell and Goodrich will cycle it to the blue line, but not out. Wristed toward the net by Andrew Kobach. And the goaltender Adam Klimas will hold on. 12:39 left in the second period, 3-2 Indiana. Phil Bell in the first period for Indiana, and Garrett Goodrich with 2 in the first minute of this second period. Bell will take the faceoff to the right of the goaltender, Klimas. Wood will play it low. Albert will chip it, and Montour will come out of there. Wood plays it right into the skates, and toward the net it comes. Indiana off to the corner. Coretti. Albert will get it. Feed it ahead for Bell. Bell chases to the corner. He's got Goodrich heading toward the slot. This is off the outside of the post. And the puck will come through. Indiana needs a change. Not able to make it just yet. Goodrich will get off. Now toward the net. Once more Montour. And here's Wilson. Wilson, he's got Wood and Bell. Albert still out there as well. Toward the net. Nice shot, but it doesn't go for Indiana. And then out for Landon Wilson once more. Wilson will lose the puck. And back the other way comes Montour. Chased toward the corner by Indiana's Carter Mock. His feed off to Albert. Albert's been out there a really long time trying to get off the ice. And finally he will. Ash Lockard will jump over the boards. Now Lockard has a breakaway. Here comes Ash Lockard. Klimas sets up. Lockard shot saved by Klimas. And into the netting. Ash Lockard popped off the bench there as he replaced Jackson Albert, who'd been out there a long time, and the puck came right to him as he hit the ice. Nettleton, Wilson, and Lockard. The faceoff controlled by Indiana, softly toward the net by Kobach. And the Kobach will get it back. He'll keep it in. But Montour will now play it out. And here comes their sniper. And here's Fiedler. And the puck goes in. Second goal of the night for Fiedler. The play made by Jonah Camerdice Woodruff. And the second goal for Hunter Fiedler to tie this game. Off the assist by Cameron Woodruff. It comes at the 10:55 mark. And it is 3-3. So we expected a high-scoring affair. We're getting one. Didn't know that Montour had this kind of offensive skill, though. Now they play it toward the net again. And there's a whistle, and I believe Indiana is going to get a power play off of this. Fiedler might be the one who goes. Now they're sending Wood off for Indiana. And so it won't be an Indiana power play. It'll be an Indiana penalty kill. So 2 minutes on the power play for Montour, and the slap shot taken, and Rowe will glove it. Had a clean look at it. 2 minutes for roughing for Nate Wood. And the Montour power play once more. Cameron Woodruff. Lockard can't get it away, and Cameron Woodruff will play it toward the net. Blocked off the stick of Dallas, and they'll keep it back to Herbst. Herbst works the blue line. Fiedler calling for the puck on the left side. Cameron Woodruff will go below the net. Cycled out through off the skate of Lockard, and he'll give chase, and Herbst will have to get after it. He'll play it to the corner, but Ash Lockard is there. 1:17 left in the power play, and here comes Fiedler again. He's got two tonight. He'll play it toward the net and off of Rowe, and then he'll get it back. Fiedler for Cameron Woodruff. Back to Fiedler. Fiedler toward the net. And it's played again by Carter Mock of Indiana, off of his body into the corner. Now below the net once more. And try the cradle play, and it didn't go. He's probably told his mom he's going to do that eventually, and there he did. This is a high stick on the puck for Montour. That'll bring the faceoff all the way down to the to the Montour zone. 39 seconds left on the power play for Montour. Indiana will get Nettleton and Bell out as the forwards. Coretti and Landon Wilson out there as well. Phil Bell will play it below the line in the Montour end of the ice. Nettleton harassing the puck down below. He'll get right back at it. Gabe Nettleton is working hard. Indiana fights again for the puck. Coretti. And there's a shot, a wicked shot taken and missed by Indiana's Gabe Nettleton. Up over the net. Montour can't bust out of the zone. Only 5 seconds left on the power play, and Indiana will have killed this one off. Herbst up the ice, though. One last chance, cannot get it. The power play is over. Played all the way up the ice, and they'll have to play it because Ash Lockard was off the bench and into the play. So Klimas, the goaltender, does, and now the puck in neutral ice will come all the way down below the Indiana net where Landon Wilson collects it. Oh, he played it right down to the center. Barefoot. Shot missed. Rebound. Rowe locks it away again. Two big saves by Indiana's Luke Rowe. Lockard now for Indiana will enter the zone to Bell. Bell off to the corner. Losing the puck, Montour's Jack Corbel will come up with it. And here's Cameron Woodruff. He bursts toward the Indiana net. It comes through and slides by the goaltender. Now a hit and a broken stick for Phil Bell, and he'll get off the ice. Indiana, meanwhile, comes the other way. Soft backhander taken and missed by Max Johnson. And Montour collects. Both teams sort of sitting back on their heels here for just a second. Indiana's Koback in the neutral zone. And the puck will come for Carter Mock, who will take it below his net. Here comes Carter Mock on the bust out. And off the stick of Fritsch. And behind the goaltender for Montour, lost a stick, the defenseman did. And so Fritsch gets after it once again for Indiana. Puck off to the corner. Indiana keeps the pressure on with Jaden Myers. Now along the boards. Fighting and pushing. Max Johnson is there along with Jaden Myers. 6:46 left in the period. And here comes Montour out of the zone. That'll be a trip on Fritsch. And another power play opportunity. Varga. And Fritsch got tangled up. Indiana's penalty kills being called upon probably a little bit too much for the taste of Coach Steve Rabovich. Fritsch will go off for tripping at 6:38 of the second period, I should say, in a 3-3 hockey game. And for Indiana on the PK, it'll be Coretti and Wood on the defense. Ash Lockard is there, and out to take the faceoff is Landon Wilson. Barefoot plays it through Wilson, and right toward the net he goes. Saved by Rowe, and Indiana will play it out. Shots on goal, still 23-10. Indiana with the lead there. So the pressure still on by Indiana, but it's a 3-3 hockey game. Played all the way down the ice once more by Indiana. And Albert on this power play or penalty kill for the Little Indians. Here comes Camerdice Woodruff for Montour. Smooth skater up the ice off of Rowe again, and he'll get the puck right back. Rowe sealing off that left side of the net. Fiedler. And the slapper is deflected away by Wilson. Wood will come out after it for Indiana, but Camerdice Woodruff will get it back. Now to the corner, here's Barefoot. And off a skate and out. Wilson gives chase for Indiana. Two Montour players got tangled up. And now they'll bust into the zone once more with Fiedler. Off of his stick, Wilson for Indiana. Taken away from him. Barefoot will play it down the slot, but Indiana will get it off to the corner. 41 seconds left on the power play as Wilson will play it again off, and he'll chase off along with Albert. Fresh penalty killers on for Indiana. Wilson will have to stop, though, before he's finally off. And Coretti gives chase for Indiana in the Little Indian zone. Here's Nate Wood. Up the ice, he'll clear the zone with 18 seconds left. 4:51 left in the period. 10 seconds left in the power play for Montour in a 3-3 hockey game. Second period action, Camerdice Woodruff up the right side, skating smoothly. Away from him by Wood. And the power play expires, but the shot is on net. Now here's Phil Bell with the chance in on Klimas. And that got in! Phil Bell forced it on Klimas, who made the initial save, but then off of Bell and into the net, and Indiana takes a 4-3 lead with 4:30 left in the period. Phil Bell's second goal of the game and sixth of the season. And Indiana back into the lead at 4-3 with a 24-11 advantage in shots. Bell remains out there with Nettleton to take this draw. Here's Nettleton. Another unassisted goal, second of the night for Phil Bell. And here comes Montour pressuring again. Ash Lockard will bust out for Indiana, and down the right side he comes. He's got Bell as a trailer. He'll play it for Nettleton, and it's played away from him. Now Bell and Nettleton below the goal line. Fielded by Bell. Looks for Lockard. He'll have to kick it off to the corner and then chase, and does. Now played toward the net for Bell. Off his stick, but he'll get it back once more. Phil Bell will circle around. And fake toward the outside. Now put the wrister. That won't go. Lockard the shot! Ash Lockard cruising down the right side. Beats Klimas off the short side. And Indiana takes a 5-3 lead at the 3:38 mark. Phil Bell took that shot initially. And then it went off of someone, I'm not sure who. And right to Ash Lockard with the quick flick of the wrists. Indiana opens its lead to 5-3.
Indiana goal scored with 3:38 to go.
Now the Little Indians chase again. Jackson Albert.
Ash Lockard, assist to number 24 for Phil Bell.
Bell gets the only assist on the goal. He's got a 3-point night. This puck is played down the ice. That's an icing on Montour. And with 3:22 to go in the first period, or second period, I should say, 5-3, Indiana the lead. Shots on goal for Indiana, 24-11. And Wilson takes the faceoff for Indiana. Now off a leg, and this is a three-man rush for Montour. Oh, a nice play defensively by Wood to get the stick low, and then it's played off but not out. Back toward the net into the corner where it will be chased after. And Montour loses a chance here. Coretti will play it out. Goodrich leaves it for Wilson. Wilson, the wrister, avoids the net, and below the net line, he gets it out once more. Wilson, the feed there. Goodrich couldn't knock it through. Now back toward the net, and Goodrich is hovering around the goaltender Klimas again. He's got 2 goals in this period. Goodrich off to the corner. He'll leave it for Wilson, and Wilson will play it away. Landon Wilson below the net line. And this is to the corner, and they'll bring this one all the way out. We have a penalty coming on Indiana. We're going to call a hand pass. Landon Wilson is going to the box with 2:28 to go. Indiana has taken 4 penalties in this period. It's obviously not a hand pass. It's not a penalty. So it's another power play for Montour. Nettleton will take the faceoff for Indiana against Barefoot. And Nettleton will win it. But Camerdice Woodruff keeps the puck in the zone on the attempted clear there by Kobach toward the net again. It's a slashing call and a 10-minute misconduct on Landon Wilson. That was a lot more serious than I thought. Wow. Now this one is off the side of the net for Montour. Dallas will play it out toward the blue line. Fiedler is there. He's got 2 goals tonight. Vargas will play it low for Barefoot. Barefoot cycle it off to the corner, and here's Camerdice Woodruff. Out toward Fiedler again. They'll lose it on the 2-man play. Lockard, a great play to get it all the way down the ice. Nettleton will give chase. So Klimas will have to play it, and he does right to Lockard. It's an open net. He can't get there, but then he wrists it off the left side and into the net. Ash Lockard. What a shot. A shorthanded goal for Indiana at the 1:23 mark. and it makes it 6-3. The shorty for Lockard. Nettleton gave chase. Puck got away from him, but Lockard was right there. And he beat Klimas, who I believe is going to be pulled. He is. Now he just went over to the bench and got himself a little bit of refreshment, I think. So he's back in net. 6-3 Indiana. 48 seconds left on the Montour power play as Wood will play it up the side. And Phil Bell now. Here's Herbst down the left side for Montour. Into the slot, he's got his man Fiedler. Played off of a stick, and Bell will come out of there for Indiana, and he'll carry the puck out. Now Bell with a burst of speed down the right side. Bell, the wrist shot, will come all the way around and out, where Albert will play it back into the Montour end of the ice. 18 seconds left on the power play. Coretti and Mock on the defense for Indiana. Bell is out there along with Albert. And up the right side comes Fiedler for Montour. Toward the net. And Rowe will play the puck. Off to the corner it comes with Coretti giving chase. Montour with the puck. This is Dom Dorsch. Toward the net, and in it goes. Thomas Barefoot, with 23 seconds left in the second period, makes it a 6-4 game. Right down the slot he came as Indiana lost track of the Montour skater. Montour pulls to within 2 of a high-scoring hockey game. 23.4 seconds left in the second period. Barefoot will take the draw. Lose the puck, but they'll drive it up the side again. And Rowe, puck comes off the moorings. And out it comes. Yunt gives chase for Indiana. And Indiana will enter the zone once more. This is Jade Myers. Myers to the corner, and off it comes, and they'll play it out, but the horn will sound, and we have played 2 periods of hockey. High-scoring second period. It is Indiana 6, Montour 4 at the end of 2. They'll resurface the ice. Teams will get a break. We will too. You are watching Indiana High Hockey. 6-4 Indiana after 2. And our broadcast here on Renda Digital TV, brought to you by the Bowser-Minnick Funeral Home and Beyond the Sunset Pet Crematory.
This is Tony Satil, candidate for Magisterial District Judge in Indiana. In football and in all sports, coaches love experienced players in the lineup. It's what sets winners apart. With nearly 33 years as a practicing attorney and the last 3 years as a prosecutor, I have that type of experience. I've also been dedicated to serving our community and our young people for many years. I have the experience our next district judge needs, and I ask for your vote.
Bowser-Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana is very proud to be the presenting sponsor of all Indiana Little Indians video broadcasts this season.
Hi, this is Rebecca Donahue.
And I'm Andrew Tylinski. Last year, we had overwhelming support from the community, watching and celebrating the accomplishments of these young student athletes.
Bowser-Minnick Funeral Home is committed to community involvement and cherishing the special moments that sports create in our children's lives.
Bowser-Minnick Funeral Home, celebrating each life as uniquely as it was lived.
We're the lifeblood of the community.
It's so much more than just a job.
So good patient care is providing top quality care, but also in a timely fashion.
They don't need to go to Pittsburgh for that. They can stay right here in their backyard.
So when a patient walks into your office, you receive them as your family member.
A patient leaves my office feeling heard.
And the focus truly is on what will get us our best patient outcome.
Football fans across the county, did you know
Citizens Ambulance Service has been providing our community with professional emergency medical services for 59 years.
Citizens' 1,000 square mile service area includes 7 school districts and 47 municipalities.
They partner with local fire departments and individuals to have medically trained responders at your door as quickly as possible.
Citizens has responded to 5,400 emergency calls so far this year.
The Citizens Ambulance Board of Directors thanks you and reminds you that community support makes it work.
Election Day is November 7th. There are many local races this year, including Indiana County Commissioner. Hi, it's Todd Marino. Join me on Thursday, October 26th at 10 a.m. when the 4 candidates on the ballot debate the issues affecting Indiana County. You can email questions for the candidates to debate@wccsradio.com. Then listen on WCCS 101.1 FM and 1160 AM, or watch the debate by clicking on Renda Digital TV on any of the 4 Renda Media websites. That's Thursday, October 26th at 10 a.m.
Athletic contests involve strength, determination, and perseverance.
Hi, I'm Andrew Tylinski.
And I'm Rebecca Donahue.
The team at Beyond the Sunset Pet Crematory in Indiana understands the importance of those qualities and is proud to be a presenting sponsor of all Little Indians video broadcasts this year.
Beyond the Sunset can guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of a beloved pet. You can find us online at beyondthesunsetpets.com.
When choosing a pet crematory, the crematory you choose does make a difference.
So what sets S&T apart from other financial institutions is that they are visionary. Now, we understand that it is partially about the numbers, but they know it's not just about the numbers. It's about the management team, it's about the strategic and business plan, it's about how the team is going to execute on that. In short, S&T gets it. Quite honestly, we couldn't have done it without S&T.
Don't miss the Dowd 73rd Anniversary Sale. Whether you want to furnish one room or your entire home, you'll save big. Save up to 40% on custom orders and up to 70% on select floor samples. You'll save on the area's largest selection of in-stock inventory, ready for delivery. Plus, get additional cash discounts or 1-year free financing. The Dowd 73rd Anniversary Sale. Dowd's of Plumville and Greensburg.
Doesn't your home deserve Dowd's?
Welcome back to the S&T Bank Arena, where after 2 periods, Indiana leads Montour 6-4 in a high-scoring affair. 2-1 Montour at the end of 1 period, but Indiana quickly erased that lead as Garrett Goodrich scored 7 seconds into the second period to make it 2-2. And then seconds later, 13 of them as a matter of fact, at the 16:40 mark, Goodrich with his second goal of the night to make it 3-2 Indiana. Hunter Fiedler with his second goal of the night for Montour at the 10:55 mark tied the game at 3, but then Indiana scored 3 straight goals. Bell, his second of the game unassisted at the 4:30 mark to make it 4-3 Indiana. And then Ash Lockard, the first of 2 in a row by him, as Lockard scored his 4th of the season to make it 5-3 with 3:38 to go. And then Lockard with a great shorthanded shot with 1:23 left in the period, 6-3 Indiana at that point for Lockard, goal number 5 on the season. And then Thomas Barefoot for Montour scores his second of the season with 23.4 seconds to go to make it 6-4. So a lot of scoring, a lot of penalties taken by Indiana in that second period, including 4 in a row. Bell was called for roughing at the 2:09 mark, and Nate Wood at the 10:41 mark again for roughing. A trip by Fritsch with 6:38 to go. Indiana escaped any damage on those penalties, but then Landon Wilson took a slashing call at 2:28, and another power play opportunity there for Montour. They did not score on that, but almost as importantly, Indiana's going to be without Landon Wilson for a while because he took a 10-minute misconduct at that point as well. And so Landon Wilson is going to be out for a substantial portion of the third period. But 6-4 Indiana at the end of 2. And you are watching Indiana High Hockey, brought to you by the Bowser-Minnick Funeral Home and Beyond the Sunset Pet Crematory on Renda Digital TV.
Milk every moment.
Athletic contests involve strength, determination, and perseverance.
Hi, I'm Andrew Tylinski.
And I'm Rebecca Donahue of Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana.
A great game plan involves advanced planning and preparation for the unknown. Anyone can create a plan at any stage in their life.
For help with your family's advanced planning, reach out to the team at Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana or find us online at bowserminnick.com.
Bowser Minnick Funeral Home, celebrating each life as uniquely as it was lived.
We're the lifeblood of the community.
It's so much more than just a job.
So good patient care is providing top quality care, but also in a timely fashion.
They don't need to go to Pittsburgh for that. They can stay right here in their backyard.
So when a patient walks into your office, you receive them as your family member.
A patient leaves my office feeling heard.
And the focus truly is on what will get us our best patient outcome.
Renda Digital TV is Indiana County's leading live stream service. Our team of dedicated producers and on-air personalities work hard to bring you network-level event and sports coverage to your fingertips. And if you can't make it, every live stream is archived, so you never miss a minute. And for you IUP football fans, Renda Digital TV is the exclusive home of Hawk Talk, airing every Monday during the season. Subscribe to Renda Digital TV for free today.
This is State Senator Joe Pittman, wishing all of our student athletes and their families every success. Friday Night Lights are always exciting, and I recognize how important it is for students to be involved in activities, whether it be in athletics or the performing arts. I salute not only all of our students, but also all who guide them, on and off the gridiron. And I wish all of our hometown teams the best of luck this season.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
This is Tony Satil, candidate for Magisterial District Judge in Indiana. In football and in all sports, coaches love experienced players in the lineup. It's what sets winners apart. With nearly 33 years as a practicing attorney and the last 3 years as a prosecutor, I have that type of experience. I've also been dedicated to serving our community and our young people for many years. I have the experience our next district judge needs, and I ask for your vote.
Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana is very proud to be the presenting sponsor of all Indiana Little Indians video broadcasts this season.
Hi, this is Rebecca Donahue.
And I'm Andrew Tylinski. Last year, we had overwhelming support from the community, watching and celebrating the accomplishments of these young student athletes.
Bowser Minnick Funeral Home is committed to community involvement and cherishing the special moments that sports create in our children's lives.
Bowser Minnick Funeral Home, celebrating each life as uniquely as it was lived.
We're the lifeblood of the community.
It's so much more than just a job.
So good patient care is providing top quality care, but also in a timely fashion.
They don't need to go to Pittsburgh for that. They can stay right here in their backyard.
So when a patient walks into your office, you receive them as your family member.
A patient leaves my office feeling heard.
And the focus truly is on what will get us our best patient outcome.
Football fans across the county, did you know
Citizens Ambulance Service has been providing our community with professional emergency medical services for 59 years.
Citizens' 1,000 square mile service area includes 7 school districts and 47 municipalities.
They partner with local fire departments and individuals to have medically trained responders at your door as quickly as possible.
Citizens has responded to 5,400 emergency calls so far this year.
The Citizens Ambulance Board of Directors thanks you and reminds you that community support makes it work.
Election Day is November 7th. There are many local races this year, including Indiana County Commissioner. Hi, it's Todd Marino. Join me on Thursday, October 26th at 10 a.m. when the 4 candidates on the ballot debate the issues affecting Indiana County. You can email questions for the candidates to debate@wccsradio.com. Then listen on WCCS 101.1 FM and 1160 AM, or watch the debate by clicking on Renda Digital TV on any of the 4 Renda Media websites. That's Thursday, October 26th at 10 a.m.
Athletic contests involve strength, determination, and perseverance.
Hi, I'm Andrew Tylinski.
And I'm Rebecca Donahue.
The team at Beyond the Sunset Pet Crematory in Indiana understands the importance of those qualities and is proud to be a presenting sponsor of all Little Indians video broadcasts this year.
Beyond the Sunset can guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of a beloved pet. You can find us online at beyondthesunsetpets.com.
When choosing a pet crematory, the crematory you choose does make a difference.
So what sets S&T apart from other financial institutions is that they are visionary. Now, we understand that it is partially about the numbers, but they know it's not just about the numbers. It's about the management team, it's about the strategic and business plan, it's about how the team is going to execute on that. In short, S&T gets it. Quite honestly, we couldn't have done it without S&T.
Don't miss the Dowd's 73rd anniversary sale. Whether you want to furnish one room or your entire home, you'll save big. Save up to 40% on custom orders and up to 70% on select floor samples. You'll save on the area's largest selection of in-stock inventory, ready for delivery. Plus, get additional cash discounts or 1-year free financing. The Dowd's 73rd anniversary sale. Dowd's of Plumville and Greensburg.
Doesn't your home deserve Dowd's?
Welcome back to the S&T Bank Arena, getting set for third period action with Indiana leading Montour 6-4. And that Landon Wilson penalty came with 2:28 to go, the 10-minute misconduct. So he's still got about 7.5 minutes to go in his 10-minute misconduct. And we're just about ready to roll. You're watching Indiana High Hockey on Renda Digital TV. Garrett Goodrich, last man on the ice for Indiana. Goodrich with 2 goals to open that second period. 2 goals for Ash Lockard, 2 goals for Garrett Goodrich, 2 goals for Phil Bell tonight. And for that matter, Hunter Fiedler has 2 goals for Montour. Task for Indiana in this third period, controlling Hunter Fiedler and especially Jonah Camardise Woodruff, because he's the man who really makes this team go. He has a goal tonight as well. For Indiana, the goals by Phil Bell give him 6 on the season. That leads Indiana. And Lockard with his goal tonight, 2 goals, give him 5. 2 teams ready to roll. Period number 3. Shots on goal at the end of 2. Indiana 26. Montour 14. They were 16-5 Indiana at the end of 1. So a 10-9 advantage for Indiana in that second period. Goodrich will skate on the wing for Nettleton. And also for Indiana on this line is Jackson Albert as we get the third period rolling, and Nettleton will play it into Montour ice. Carlisle will chase it down. Goodrich is there. Nettleton will come to the corner off his skate, and then he'll get it back. He'll flip it down below the goal line once more for Goodrich, and around it comes where Coretti is there for Indiana, tipped by Goodrich on the wrist shot, and then toward the net and somehow stayed out there on the flip by Nettleton. Montour back the other way. On the rush, Rowe will hold firm and stop that row. But this is Thomas Barefoot. He gets it again and swings it all the way around toward Luke Rowe. And then reverses direction below the goal line. Toss it through, and He comes to the front of the net, now off the post, and then off of Luke Rowe. Puck remains free right in front of Rowe. And that is a goal. Extra pressure by Thomas Barefoot. And Fiedler was there, and Fiedler's first over to the net, I believe. Yes, it is. That's his third goal of the night. He has the hat trick. And it's a one-goal game. Comes with less than a minute gone here in the third period. And this play is offsides for Indiana as Yunt is in a little early. Unassisted for Fiedler, working hard in front of Luke Rowe, and Indiana just couldn't clear him out of there. As he scores his 5th of the season and 3rd of this game. Now Phil Bell plays it for Yunt for Indiana. Yunt will come all the way to the corner. Rolled off of his stick. Now Bell will come to the other corner on the right side. And Montour try to break out. They can't. Good play there. And here's the rush for Indiana. Ash Lockhart play it low, but they get it away from him. Still can't get it out, and finally they do. The kick. And then up the ice comes Montour. Toward low, and that one is the save by Luke. Off the shot by Montour's Braden Kulak. Now Lockhart will chase all the way up the ice for Indiana. Yunt will play it again. Montour try to break out, can't quite. Bell is there, but now Montour out to neutral ice. And trying to play it in once more is Braden Kulak, and does, where Indiana will collect. Out it comes for Ash Lockhart. Lockhart loses the puck right toward the net. Rowe will kick it out of there to the right side. Indiana needs a change again. Breaking out comes Phil Bell. Toward neutral ice and through. Bell. 3 men on him. That went off Herbst's hand and hurt him. He'll get it back. Now here's Wood for Indiana. He'll go low. The defenseman for Indiana centers it, but no one home there. Dallas will clear it out for Montour. And up the ice they come. Into the Indiana zone. Herbst is there. Play it through the defenseman, Coretti. But Rowe forces him to go wide, and the puck comes clear. Now here comes Indiana. On the rush is Johnson. Johnson the feed across for Fritsch. And toward the net, but no. Now outside it comes, down the slot. The miss for Indiana. Myers again. The shot and the save by Montour. Indiana with pressure from the third line. Off to the corner by Myers once more. Good pressure from this line for Indiana. Max Johnson is there. Now Fritsch. And out finally, Montour comes. Indiana will play it again with Carter Mock. Finds the red line, but he did not find the red line. And Peyton Myers, not Peyton, I'm sorry. That's the Northern Cambria kid from last year's team. That's Jaden Myers who plays it for an icing call. 13-17 left in the third period. 6-5 Indiana. Two straight goals for Montour in this game after Indiana had taken a 6-3 lead. Now here comes Indiana again. The wrister from the right side. Taken, and Garrett Goodrich looking for his third goal of the night. And it is stopped by Adam Klimas, and the goaltender holds on. Gabe Nettleton will take the draw for Indiana to Klimas' left. And Goodrich will skate through to the corner. The puck comes out to the blue line. Nettleton the chip. And Goodrich chases after it behind the net. Try the center, but Albert can't get there. And Montour will break out. Big collision by Albert into Sikorsky. Knocked him down coming out of the zone. Indiana will recollect this puck, and Goodrich lost it in a skate. Nettleton will clean it up. Here comes Gabe. Gains the red line, fires it in. Kovac gives chase for Indiana, the big defenseman. All the way behind to the boards. Nettleton now behind the net. He centers it, but it's played away, but not out. And the score! Nate Wood. I don't know if that was a Wood goal there or if Ryan Bell tipped it. Bell is the first to the net. Bell with the tip-in goal. So Ryan says Phil can't have all the fun. And he collects the goal for Ryan Bell, his second of the season. Comes at 12:15 of the third period. And the lead is 7-5 now. A little bit more breathing room. Now Ryan Bell again will enter the zone. Lockard will cycle around. Lockard try to center for Ryan Bell. Puck will come through to the right side. Played through there by Nick Coretti. Montour will clean it up with Camerdice Woodruff. Quickly up the ice, and they'll throw it in behind Luke Rowe. Phil Bell is there for Indiana. Nate Wood off to the corner for Ash Lockard, and here comes Phil Bell. Bell with Yunt. Actually, with Oakes back out there. Bell shot off the back wall. He'll get it back. Now Coretti will keep the puck in and force it back in toward the goaltender again. He'll cover with only token pressure from Coretti. So Adam Klimas not really comfortable there in net. So Indiana will get a face-off to his left in the zone. Johnson out to take the draw. He's there with Jaden Myers. And on the far side for Indiana is Brady Oakes. Oakes played up toward the blue line, thrown toward the net by Kobach and deflected up and around the goaltender Klimas. Pressure again by Indiana in the zone, but it comes all the way up the ice, giving chase Montour. Kobach is there for Indiana, and he'll chase behind his goaltender once more. Off to the left wing side, and then it's up into the Indiana bench. And so the faceoff will come to Luke Rowe's right. And Indiana will have to keep this line out there. Shots on goal, 29-17 Indiana. And Indiana's Oakes giving chase, and the puck will come all the way through to Klimas. Oh, good play there by Myers, but they're going to say he got a high stick on it, and it'll come out. Max Johnson with the pressure there in the zone, and Jaden Myers did his best to keep that stick low, but this is going to come all the way down the ice. And Indiana will get Nettleton's line back out there. Albert skating in place of Landon Wilson, who's off because of the misconduct. And he should be there until about the 7-minute and 20-second mark. Going to redo this face-off. To Rowe's left. And Wood will chase to the corner. Puck will come through. Coretti is there. Out toward the blue line, and Coretti will chase it below the net line again. And Indiana having difficulty getting it out of the zone. They finally do. Nettleton chases. And Albert is sandwiched right at mid-ice. Nettleton will come out of there with it, but it's played off of his stick. And Montour will enter Indiana's zone. Albert chases below. Off to the corner, but not out. Coretti works the defender, the forward, rather, for Montour. Now here's Albert. Nettleton with the puck. Albert chips it out toward the red line. Herbst is there for Montour. Indiana can make a change. Goodrich chases in the Montour zone. Now here they come. Dallas will feed it out ahead. And a good solid play there by Wood to knock Barefoot off of the puck. And Indiana comes back the other way. Here's Phil Bell skating smoothly for Indiana. Plays it to himself. Now the backhander. Through the circle, Goodrich will chase. Played out of the zone where Kobach is there for Indiana, but it's played away from him. And Lockard will chase after it. Collected in the right wing corner. Played out toward the blue line. Shuffled behind the goaltender, Luke Rowe. 8:47 left in the third period. Bell chases after again for Indiana. And it's knocked in by Andrew Kobach. Carter Mock will chase after the Montour defenser. And Bell will get it. Plays it out to Lockard. Ash Lockard. Wrister toward the net. Deflected away by Klimas. Bell is there. He'll center the puck. Fighting hard to get to it, not able to for Indiana, is Ryan Bell. And then Kobach will keep it in once more. And Ryan Bell will chase to the corner. He'll play it below the line. Lockard is there. Out toward the blue line, and here's the rush. An open ice rush, and the score. Montour's Liam Dallas got the puck as Indiana tried to play it out toward its blue line, and once he chipped it beyond the defenseman. Am I wrong about that? I am. Credit Rowe for the save. My mistake. So, Luke, I apologize. And the score is still 7-5, and Indiana comes back the other way. Here's Johnson, left side. Klimas will cover this one. And Montour will chase a bit after Indiana's Jaden Myers. But it was the smallest guy on the ice that did it. So Sikorsky standing up for his goaltender. Johnson takes the draw for Indiana. Here's Wood. Wood's wrister. Deflected away to the corner. And Wood will keep it in once more. Play it off to the right corner. Chasing the other way for Indiana is Max Johnson. Montour can't get it out once more. Good feed for Myers for Indiana. His wrister doesn't go. That's actually Indiana's Joey Maines out there tonight. Maines will chase. And it's played, and this line's putting white pressure again on Montour. Here's Nate Wood for Indiana. Plays it off the Montour defenseman to himself. It's a 1-on-4 break. And Wood will make them pay the price for standing them up. Played out toward mid-ice. Indiana collects. Here comes Garrett Goodrich. Goodrich toward the net. And played off of him. And we've got a penalty coming back the other way. Is it Goodrich? He bowled over the defenseman. On the rush. And they are going to send Garrett off the ice. It's a Montour power play. It comes with 6:49 left in the third period. The defenseman stood up to Garrett, and Garrett just bowled him right over. Didn't see a penalty there. You're not supposed to be penalized for hitting too hard. A bit of a discussion going on over near the penalty box. At 6:49 left in the third. The good news for Indiana is that Landon Wilson is back out of the box after the misconduct. And so he's available. The bad news is it's a Montour power play, trailing 7-5 with 6:49 left in the third period. Barefoot will take the draw. Played off to the side. And Indiana try to get that puck out of there. Still can't, and now they will. Nettleton busts out of there. Nettleton shorthanded, takes it beyond one, puts it off the goaltender Klimas and up into the netting. So that'll come to Klimas's right, I believe. Maybe they'll take it over to the left circle. They will. Carter Mock and Kobach, Andrew Kobach on the defense for Indiana on this penalty kill. Nettleton and Albert up front. And Montour will control. Nettleton, though, will steal it away. Short-handed. Nettleton right toward the net. And the shot goes up and over Klimas. Good play there by Nettleton. And Nettleton is all over Camerdice Woodruff as he comes up the ice. Oh, good skating move there by Camerdice Woodruff, but then he loses his edge to the corner, and Indiana's Kobach will play it all the way up the ice. 1:18 left in the penalty. Nettleton steps off for Indiana. Landon Wilson is back out there. Here comes Fiedler. He's got the hat trick tonight for Montour, and he skates up the right side. Fiedler toward the net. Camerdice Woodruff set up out front. He has the puck. Fans on the shot. It comes free. And then through the crease where Luke Rowe goes down. And the puck played off to the corner. Now outside for Herbst. Herbst of Montour. They feed it down low, as it looked like they had a chance with Trey Varga, but away from him. Now Landon Wilson. He's got a man out ahead for Indiana. It's Albert. Albert skates to a stop. Varga gets it away from him. Now Wilson will pick it up on the boards. Wilson keeps the puck alive. 24 seconds left in the Montour power play, and Indiana's played it well so far. On the rush now comes Barefoot. The shot is off the back wall. And 8 seconds left in the power play. Below the goal line once more. Indiana's Coretti working really hard in that corner to chew up some time. It comes free for Landon Wilson. Power play is over, but out in front of the net comes Montour. Play it out for Phil Bell, Indiana, and that'll be an icing. So a good chance to press the reset button for Indiana with 4:39 left in the third period. It's Indiana 7 and Montour 5. And the faceoff is coming to Luke Rowe's left. Ash Lockard will take it for Indiana. And there's the whistle. And they'll do it again. Little encroachment coming from the backside. And it's played over to that side where Kobach is. Puck comes through and played out by Carter Mock. Here comes Phil Bell. Bell with a head of steam. Comes all the way down below the goal line. Bell behind the Montour net with Klimas. Now he'll center the puck. And breaking out of there comes Montour. This is Varga. He'll play it through Kobach and right to Luke Rowe and then try to slap it away from him. And a committee meeting behind the net. Faceoff will come to the right of Luke Rowe. Or to his left, I'm not sure where. They should go to the left. And that is where they're going. Lockard there for Indiana. And he's working with Ryan Bell. And the puck out to the blue line, but not out. Phil Bell and Ryan Bell both out there together. And here comes Ash Lockard. Lockard try to play through for Phil. He's there, the shot, and the save by Klimas. It's a tricky play there by Ash Lockard to get that puck through for Phil Bell. 4:04 to go and a stoppage in play. Both teams will put fresh troops out, although Indiana's defensemen will remain there. Coretti and Wood. Nettleton, Goodrich, and Albert onto the ice for Indiana. Nettleton will win the draw. Coretti play it toward the net, and off to the corner it comes. Wood is there, and now play for Nettleton down the left side. Nettleton, there's a trip again, and Montour will be caught. Indiana will go on the power play as Garrett Goodrich was tripped from behind, and that's Fiedler, who's been probably their best or second best player tonight. He'll go off for 350. For tripping, I would assume. And Indiana will go on the power play. It's only their second power play of the night that I recall. So Kobach jams up the front of the net. Nettleton will take the draw with Phil Bell and Landon Wilson on the blue line. Ash Lockard to the right. Nettleton wins the draw to himself. And now it's played off to the corner. And Nettleton will feed it to Wilson. Wilson, here's Nettleton right in front of the net. Nettleton, the feed and the score. What a beautiful play by Indiana. Wilson to Nettleton, and then the goal. Beautifully done, as Kobach will get the goal for Indiana. And for Andrew Kobach, that's his second goal of the season. It comes at 3:36 left in the third. And it makes it 8-5 Indiana. So the 3-goal advantage feels a whole lot more comfortable for Indiana than the 7-5 score. Nettleton will pressure again in the Montour end. Wilson and Nettleton the assists on the goal by Indiana's Andrew Kobach. And it is a power play goal. Here's Albert for Indiana. Taking the puck away from him is Barefoot. And through, but stolen away by Indiana's Landon Wilson. Sling it toward the net. It's off to the corner. Wilson again will control it. Out toward the blue line. Kept in by Indiana. And Kirsch will come out of there, or Dorsch, I should say. Wilson try to play it through. Can't. Now here's the break, and down the ice comes Fiedler again, and another goal. Fiedler's fourth of the night. And that'll make it 8-6. Hunter Fiedler, 4 goals on the night. With 2:42 to go in the third period. And so a 2-goal advantage again, and it's a little bit less comfortable. Two and a half to go in the third period, with Indiana leading this game 8-6. Indiana's Maines will play it deep. And then chased after by the Indians' Cole Amsler, and he gets the puck back. Amsler tried his center. And coming away with it is Montour once again. Indiana will play it in. Amsler turned, and he'll have to clear the zone, and so will Maines on the other side. Now they clear, and they can get in, but we're under 2 minutes to go in the third period now. Montour play it out and through the zone. Can't get it in, and now they do. But Indiana's Kobach is there, played away from him. And Indiana skating nicely with it is Wilson. Off his stick and back into the zone. Carter Mock is there for Indiana. He'll play it through for Kobach, and Kobach is going to ice the puck. 1:33 left in the third period. Shots on goal, Indiana 34 and Montour 20. And with 1:33 to go, we'll see if Montour is thinking of pulling their goalie to try to get 2 goals. The puck at Indiana's end, you would think if they were going to pull the goalie, they would have by now because it's all the way down at the other end of the ice. Played through. Lockard can't get to it. Montour's Cameron Woodruff will go below the line and then come back out around where he's chased after by Phil Bell. Ryan Bell and Phil Bell both out there together. The puck comes through and out toward center ice where Lockard is. And we've got a Montour penalty. And so with 1:03 to go, Fiedler, who has 4 goals, takes a penalty. So he's not available to them offensively. And Indiana will get one more power play. So the face-off to the left of the goaltender Klimas. Indiana leading at 8-6. Nettleton takes the face-off. Play it through to the sideboards. Cameron Woodruff chases after. Albert chases after him. Now Nettleton will kick it off his stick, and there's the steal. And the shot taken and missed by Indiana's Jackson Albert, but he'll get it back in the corner. 43 seconds left. Indiana's going to win this hockey game. Here's Phil Bell. Bell, drive toward the net. Shot through legs and arms and deflected off to the corner. 30 seconds left in the third period. Indiana on the power play. Played out for Wilson. Landon Wilson will turn. And out it comes for Ash Lockard. Lockard chases after. And Montour took a shot at his stick. You could see Ash saying, that's one of my favorite sticks, don't break it. 7.7 seconds to go. And Indiana will win their third game of this season, go to 3-2. Montour will fall to 0-3. Ash Lockard will take the final draw of this game, one would assume. And they'll play it down. The Indiana High Indians with an 8-6 win over the Montour Spartans tonight. Be kind of hard to name a star in this game because you had a bunch of guys that played really, really well for Indiana. The defense probably wasn't as solid as Indiana would like. Nonetheless, the offense certainly showed up. And they moved to 3-2 on the season. Come back with the scoring summary just a couple of moments. You're watching Indiana High Hockey on Renda Digital TV, presented by the Bowser Minnick Funeral Home and Beyond the Sunset Pet Crematory.
Athletic contests involve strength, determination, and perseverance.
Hi, I'm Andrew Tylinski.
And I'm Rebecca Donahue of Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana.
A great game plan involves advanced planning and preparation for the unknown. Anyone can create a plan at any stage in their life.
For help with your family's advanced planning, reach out to the team at Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana or find us online at bowserminnick.com.
Bowser Minnick Funeral Home, celebrating each life as uniquely as it was lived.
We're the lifeblood of the community.
It's so much more than just a job.
So good patient care is providing top quality care, but also in a timely fashion.
They don't need to go to Pittsburgh for that. They can stay right here in their backyard.
So when a patient walks into your office, you receive them as your family member.
A patient leaves my office feeling heard.
And the focus truly is on what will get us our best patient outcome.
Renda Digital TV is Indiana County's leading live stream service. Our team of dedicated producers and on-air personalities work hard to bring you network-level event and sports coverage to your fingertips. And if you can't make it, every live stream is archived, so you never miss a minute. And for you IUP football fans, Renda Digital TV is the exclusive home of Hawk Talk, airing every Monday during the season. Subscribe to Renda Digital TV for free today.
From the S&T Bank Arena tonight, the Indiana High Little Indians defeating Montour by a final score of 8-6. Indiana outshooting Montour 34-20. And for the Little Indians, 2 goals apiece for Phil Bell, Garrett Goodrich, and Ash Lockhart. Indiana adding goals from Ryan Bell and Andrew Koback in the game. Phil Bell opened the scoring in the game at the 6:60 mark of the first period, unassisted. Bell's 5th goal of the season. Hunter Fiedler and Jonah Camerdice Woodruff both scored for Montour, though, later in that period, and at the end of one, it was 2-1. Montour with the lead, but Indiana's Garrett Goodrich scored 7 seconds into the second period, and then again 13 seconds later, his 2 goals coming back-to-back, his 3rd and 4th of this season, to make it 3-2 Indiana. Fiedler tied the game with his 2nd of 4 games on the night at the 10:55 mark, but Phil Bell's 2nd goal of the night at 4:30 made it 4-3 Indiana, and Indiana never surrendered the lead again. Putting up 5 goals in the second period, Ash Lockhart scoring at the 3:38 mark, and then his 5th of the season shorthanded with 1:23 left in the period. And in the third period, the goals by Bell and Andrew Koback. As I said, Hunter Fiedler with 4 goals on the night for Montour, but Indiana got 2 apiece from Phil Bell, Garrett Goodrich, and Ash Lockhart, and come away with the win by a score of 8-6. Indiana moves to 3-2 on the season. Montour falls to 0-3. For your hometown radio station, I'm Todd Marino. And we're back to wrap it up tonight from the S&T Bank Arena in just a moment. You're watching Indiana High Hockey on Renda Digital TV.
This is Tony Satil, candidate for Magisterial District Judge in Indiana. In football and in all sports, coaches love experienced players in the lineup. It's what sets winners apart. With nearly 33 years as a practicing attorney and the last 3 years as a prosecutor, I have that type of experience. I've also been dedicated to serving our community and our young people for many years. I have the experience our next district judge needs, and I ask for your vote.
Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana is very proud to be the presenting sponsor of all Indiana Little Indians video broadcasts this season.
Hi, this is Rebecca Donahue.
And I'm Andrew Tylinski. Last year, we had overwhelming support from the community, watching and celebrating the accomplishments of these young student athletes.
Bowser Minnick Funeral Home is committed to community involvement and cherishing the special moments that sports create in our children's lives.
Bowser Minnick Funeral Home, celebrating each life as uniquely as it was lived.
Welcome back. The S&T Bank Arena tonight. Indiana victorious at 8-6 final over Montour. Indiana moves to 3-2 on the season and hope their pattern doesn't continue. Win, lose, win tonight. They're next on the ice a week from tonight at Greensburg-Salem. They'll be skating at the Kirk S. Nevin Ice Arena against Greensburg-Salem, the Golden Lions. And so Jake Slobodnik has been our producer tonight and done an amazing job as always, and we thank you for joining us as well here on Renda Digital TV, presented by the Bowser Minnick Funeral Home and Beyond the Sunset Pet Crematory. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Have a good night.